have one set done, we have a pretty good idea of what it's going to look like. All right, so we did cross 2 right, we're going to knit 2, and then we're going to cross 2 right again. So into the front of the second stitch, and then the first stitch, and then we'll slide those 2 off.
Yeah, her camera just does that for a second.
And then we're going to knit 1, and then we're going to cross 2.
So here's the other one. So this is the left.
This one's not quite as easy. So we're going to knit into the back of the second stitch, and then the first stitch, and then we're going to slide those 2 off.
So that's pretty much the bulk of the stitches that you need to know for this. And obviously I'm going to be doing it quite a bit on camera, so you're going to see me doing it too. Your in-between rows are all purl stitches. So either you're doing a regular knit stitch, either you're doing, what did she call it? Like a right cross stitch, so your stitches are crossing over. It's like a fake cable, really. Hey, Freckle Fiberworks, I didn't expect you here today. How are you? So yeah, we're either going to be doing the RK stitch or the LK stitch. And again, if you're looking at the main website and you're like, what the heck, what is she talking about, LKs and RKs? You can see as you go through row 1 here, you've got a knit 1, then RK, then knit 2, then RK, then knit 1, then LK, and you're like, well, I don't know what that means. Down here, it tells you like LK is knitting into the back of the second stitch. See, this is because these keep popping up, it makes stuff move around. And then the right knit is going through the front of the second stitch. Rather than sit on here with all of this auto start stuff going on, I'm just going to be working from this so you guys can follow along. It's the same pattern you're seeing on the website. I just don't have videos popping up all over the place. No work today? Oh, good. I mean, that means you don't get paid, but good that you can be home. All right, so I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. And that should be, right? I think that's the right number of stitches. You're casting on in multiples of 13 plus 2. I'm probably wrong. All right, so 13 times 3 is 39, 40, 41. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. I did the math correctly. You're like, that isn't very hard math, but you're talking to me. All right, so let me bring this up here. We'll turn the music back on. All right, so if you're following along with the pattern, we're going to go over here, and your first row, you can cast on your multiples of 13, whatever you're working with. And then plus 2, of course, you need 2 stitches in addition to whatever multiples you cast on. I would say you probably want to do 26. I think if you only do the 13, you're not going to see much of the pattern. So I would do 28 stitches if you were going to do this. Just know that even if you're just kind of knitting along to try it out, you don't have to bind this off. You can unravel it. You know, it's not a permanent project, so you don't have to like keep this forever and always. So if you wanna try it and you don't like it, you know, you're not locked into it. Hey, Christopher. Yeah, we're just getting started. So feel free to sit back. All right, so row 1, we're going to knit 1, then we're going to do this right crossing knit stitch. We're going to knit 2, again do the right crossing knit stitch, knit 1, and do the left crossing knit stitch. I think I've got this, I'm saying it correctly. And then knit 3. And you see how you have this asterisk right here? This is telling you that you're going back to the pattern. So if you have more than 15 stitches on your needle, if you did 26 stitches plus 2, your first 26 stitches, like this is 13 stitches. If you do it again, that's another 13 stitches. Your last 2 stitches are this plus 2. So This is just telling you to go back to the beginning of the pattern repeat until you get to your last 2 stitches, which you're going to knit. Alright, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pretend that I can do this. And every time I click around, I have to like put my other thing back up on the screen. This is... My teaching streams are getting complicated because of the software that I'm using. Alright, so this is knit 1. And then we're doing the right leaning knit